can see this picture over here with this. There's a guy on a bike above me, and that's me doing my first triathlon. It's you have to do the first thing you do is a quarter-mile swim, and then the next thing you actually I'm jumping ahead. That's part of my, oh no, that's part of my 2 minute. Okay, I have a 10-minute presentation. I was almost mixing the two and the 10 up. So I could go with that. So a quarter-mile swim, and then I had to do a 3-mile run, and then I had to pop on my bike and do a 10-mile bike, all within together. And that was the first mini triathlon I did. But I prepared to do it, because if I didn't prepare to do it, I would definitely fail and might drown, because the quarter-mile swim, I had to swim for several months at the local Olympic-sized pool, going back and forth to build up my stamina to get across this big lake that was a quarter a mile. And I did like 55 laps in our short pool, which isn't quite like the Olympic-sized pool. And then to do the 3-mile run is a 5K. How many people here could do a 5K pretty good? I mean, it's just a half a mile. It's just from your house to Publix, probably, is your typical 3-mile run. No big deal. You could probably walk it, might be out of breath doing that. But you could agree that a little preparation, a little planning could help you to complete a marathon or even do a 5K as well. But why do people spend months, 2 months, 3 months, a year to plan a vacation that only lasts for 2 weeks, when most people retire maybe 65? Some people are fortunate, they come into whatever their career is and they can retire early at 40. And then from 40 to 20 years retirement, 30 years, 40, 50, 60 years in retirement. And they planned a lot to do that. But many people, they don't even plan that year or 3 months to prepare for retirement for all that time, as much as they plan for a vacation. But why do they not do that? They might not know where to start. You have heard Benjamin Franklin's famous quote that people don't fail to plan. They just, they don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. And why is probably because maybe they're afraid of something and fear. Maybe perhaps they don't know what they don't know, and they don't know where to start. How many people actually understand how the stock market works, how their insurance works, how their mortgage works, how interest rates work, how all these things in finances work? Some of you worked in banks, some of you worked at insurance companies, some of you worked at car insurance companies, mortgage companies, brokerage companies, and you take all these financial services that you have to do, and they're all performed by a different guy or gal. And what the left hand isn't talking to the right hand, and the back isn't talking to the front, and the head isn't talking to the tail. And you wonder why 100 out of 100 people in your phone contacts, only one is going to be financially rich, 4 is going to be financially independent, and 95 are going to be dead, disabled, or broke by 65. Because of not just planning to fail and not really trying to do that, but they don't know what they don't know and fear. So don't consider your financial freedom dead until Paul calls your hearse or your friends. Think of me for a solution. I'm with Primerica. You've heard me probably say where I'm from and all that, in Delray Beach, but been in the industry for like over almost 30 years, like 27 plus years. And I've seen a lot. My mother was a CFP and a CPA and an MBA. And some of her degrees are on the wall somewhere at the top here after I closed down her office when she passed. And they were nice, beautiful gold frames. And I'm like, why should I get rid of all of her accomplishments and being licensed to do taxes in New Jersey and New York and Florida and a few other states like Sherry is able to do as an enrolled agent. So that's my story for today, and I'll segue into or pivot